Hello, my name is Hannah, and today we were building like a Greek villa kind of home style in Oasis Springs. I have built, I think, a couple of these before, but I think I've only had one ever on YouTube. I think it's actually right next to this house. Also, sorry, I just hit the microphone. Hope that didn't hurt everyone's ears. But I've only built a couple of these, but I actually really like them. I don't know why, just like the blue and white looks like so clean on the outside, and then like the landscaping, I could like put like, normal stuff and then like cacti everywhere. And so that with like the green space that's like under everything in the middle of the desert, I just think it looks really fun. You could put this in the sand, but it looks kind of weird with like, beige and then, white and then blue. So I usually put it on like grass area. I think it looks like fancier when you put it on grass because you're in the middle of the desert. That's expensive. You'd be watering your grass like every 30 minutes. I wouldn't know, actually. I don't know any deserts literally anywhere near this, but there's like maybe 3 states over. Maybe. I don't even know states at this point. It's very in a different area than where I am. There are no deserts here, and so we don't have to worry about putting grass in a desert. But, moving on from that, I was going to build a craftsman. And if it was not already obvious, we didn't get craftsman. I somehow ended up in Oasis Springs with this. And so I did end up building a craftsman later. I think 3 days later, but not this one. You get Greek Villa today. You get craftsman later. I don't know how craftsman it was, but it's closer than this is what I got. But I thought that was kind of funny because it was like late at night and I was just like, okay, I'll build a craftsman because I was really wanting to build. So I was like, I'll build like a craftsman because that's kind of easy and I can get it all done and all that stuff. But then I ended up with this, which is kind of fun still because then I got to build like something really colorful, which like you can build a colorful craftsman. But I think like the like inside is more like Mediterranean and you can make that like really, really colorful. And so I thought that was pretty fun. Like there's like green walls and like the couch is orange, and I don't think I've ever put an orange couch. I put a red couch in yesterday's, or the day before that's video, the last video. There's a red couch in that one, which I thought was pretty fun. So overall, it's a very colorful build, and I think that was pretty fun. But moving on from the house, back to like the whole like this week topic that I was talking about yesterday. That's what most of the things that I talk about is my week, because I'm not sure what else I would talk about. I ran out of childhood stories if that was not evident to you at this point. Not sure what else has happened in my childhood. So, if you want to hear my entire childhood, you can just like scroll back like 3 months. But like at this point, we're just trying to figure out things that happened. And also this is much more entertaining than what I did over the summer, which was nothing. Well, I went to a vacation and then did cheer camp. That time was fun. But like July, beginning of August, I don't even know what I was talking about. I had literally nothing to be talking about. So one thing I mentioned, I think maybe last week, I may have not, I'm not really sure. But in my English class, my English teacher has like a list of like 20 words that she considers pet peeves, and she just does not want them in any of the writing. And so I talked about this last week, I'm pretty sure. But she put it again on my next writing, and I'm just like very just not upset, just like annoyed at her. I'm just like, it's writing and you're limiting my word choice. But like, they're really simple words. If you didn't see like the last video or hear the last video, it's like there are and that and good. Like those are very, very like words you use a lot. And so I'm not really sure what she plans on doing, but it's really annoying. And so I am just gonna deal with it. I don't know if my writing's going to get any better this year because I am just dying at this point in English class. English class used to be my favorite class. It was my favorite class last year. It was my favorite class before then. My English teachers are always super nice and I really like them. But this year I am just so annoyed at my English teacher, and I love English. Like English is one of my favorite classes. But now my favorite class is chemistry, which science was a close second last year. But like, oh my god. She's going to drive me crazy. Also, we get graded on daily weekly talking points. I may fail because of that one, because as I've said in all of my videos, my anxiety does not allow me to talk sometimes, And so I'm not really sure how I'm supposed to do that. I also talked last week that I cried with one of the talking things because she just calls on you, which is a very normal thing, I'm aware. But I'm not used to having to talk in class. I have not talked all of my, schooling times. And so most teachers just get that I'm quiet and the fact that I can't talk. And so I'm not really sure what she plans, because she's just like, we'll all experience growth with having to talk. No, you're just going to give me another panic attack during class. This has been an issue since kindergarten. If you think you're going to fix it in year 1 English class, you're an idiot. But sorry, my English teacher, you're not going to get anything out of me. You're getting four words. That's what you get is the entire time. It's just 4 words, and that's fine. But it's really annoying. But also, back to the chemistry topic so that I don't keep getting mad at my English teacher again. But with the chemistry things that I was talking about last video, I have more chemistry thing. One, I mentioned this girl, the one that's really annoying, doesn't try at all during classes and on Snapchat the entire time, as like a summary of her. So I thought she was gone. I thought she quit. I think I mentioned that I thought she quit last week. But I think she's back, maybe. But I think, so Thursday or Wednesday, one of those 2 days, I'm not really sure. But one of those days, she came into class, like beginning of class, gave the teacher a slip, and then walked back out again. So I was like, oh, she still exists. And then I was like, okay, so she's still in the class because she gave the slip to the teacher, but she just hasn't shown up for a week. So it's very, very strange. No clue what's going on there. Don't really care. But, and then Thursday or Friday, I'm gonna go Friday because that makes the most sense in my mind. Friday, she was there the full time, like, but she still didn't try. She fell asleep partway through. I've literally never seen anybody else fall asleep in class. She was the first person in my entire schooling thing to fall asleep during school, like during a class. Like, I understand that chemistry is not everybody's thing, but my teacher's kind of loud when she talks. Like, you sleep through that? It's very strange. Teachers are kind of loud. They are very good talkers. So I don't understand how they can talk through that. Also, if you can hear that, that's my garage door. We'll just try and ignore that for right now. You may or may not be able to hear it, but I think you can hear the garage door. That's okay, though. But it was very strange. But she also still does not help at all. But now we have a group of 4 now, 2 of which that still don't do anything. Because we got boy who put soap in the drawers. If, that's a different video, though. We got him in our class, and then in our group, and then we have girl on Snapchat. So we are still technically 2, but we look like we have more than 2 now, because, we've got sleeping, so you can tell that she's not trying. But boy who puts soap in the drawers, you can kind of assume that he may have tried. He's not, though. But it's very, very strange. But, the girl may be back, maybe, for a period of time, or not. Not sure about that one. But also, moving on from chemistry, it is homecoming coming up in, 3 weeks. I'm not really sure when homecoming is. I'm not informed of these things. I'm not really sure how you get informed about these things. Not sure. But there's been so many people asking out other people. It's really crazy. There's a bunch of people. Just, in, one of my classes, my interior design class, it was, 8:15 a.m. and this person just erupts and clapping behind us, and I was like, what? Because we were just in groups talking about our projects that we had done, and I was just half asleep, just what? And it was really fun, because I looked back and there's just a huge sign, and I was like, oh, homecoming ask out, because no one had done it in my class yet at that point, and it was mostly just hallways and hearing about people who'd gotten asked out. But, it was in the class, and so this girl looked, surprised, oh, he actually did ask me out, kind of thing. And then she, 4 seconds later was we've been dating for 10 months, and I was that facial expression and the 10 months don't go together. She looked oh, he did ask me out, didn't expect him, that he was gonna actually ask her out. I'm if you've been dating for 10 months and you don't know if he's going to ask you out to homecoming, I think we've got a problem. But I'm not trying to get into their relationship. But I just thought it was very, very strange. But, I was half asleep, may have interpreted it differently. But she seemed very happy. So, that's good. But it's just very weird. But also, with the amount of people being asked out to homecoming, I still have the fear of getting asked out to homecoming. Now, everybody has been like, but, you know, what if it's someone you actually, no. Actually, like, no, I'm not, no, we ain't doing that, because that's not happening. And so, as I am a cheerleader, I am, like, out there, and people can see me, so, like, all of the football team knows that I'm on the on the cheerleading team, not on the football team. I feel like I would be so horrible at football. I would break my, like, arm within 4 seconds. But cheerleading, I'm a cheerleader and all of that stuff like that. And so, I'm very nervous because I am not getting asked out by a football boy, because if any of them ask, I am saying no. If I get asked out by, I think, almost everybody, I would say no. There are a couple people, but not gonna get asked out by those people. So it's very strange. So I'm just, like, preparing myself. I'm trying to, like, anytime I, like, hear about, like, a homecoming ask out, I'm just, like, mentally preparing myself on how to tell someone no. Like, the nice way. I Googled it one time, not, like, now, but, like, last year around homecoming, I Googled how to, like, nicely say no to someone. It's a real issue, but, you know, it's something more interesting to think about than, you know, my math homework, because that is really boring right there. But, you know, it's a whole thing. This week has been a lot, so I gotta make it 3 more weeks, and then I gotta get past homecoming, and I'll be okay. But I also don't want to buy a dress, because, oh my god, that was a hassle when we were doing pictures. But, like, it's a lot. But it is almost screenshots time, so I need to stop rambling about my school week. But I hope you enjoyed today's video. Subscribe if you did like today's video, or if you want to see more like this. But I post a new video 4 days a week, so you can watch another video next time. Bye!